Hey guys, it's Mike Shea here. Thank you so much for checking out this video. This is my full performance from our inaugural 3 Mics and a Mic comedy show that we did at Bricky's Comedy Club on April 29th. Just wanted to come in and say, first of all, thank you to everybody who came out to the show. I think we had like 50 people in attendance, which for our first show was I mean, it meant the world to us. It really did. So, but I wanted to also say that, so I used my own personal camera for this video, and for whatever reason the autofocus decided to just not do what it's supposed to do. So the video, it's fine, it's not all it could be. I did my best to clean it up as well as I could on my setup, but it is what it is. But the audio's good, you can see it for the most part. It's just not as crystal clear as some of my recent live videos have been, but it was still a great performance. We had a blast. We have another one booked for the end of July. We'll have more details on that coming soon. But thank you again to everybody who made this first show fantastic. It's now something that, you know, we can be really proud of and know that we can make it something really special. And so please continue to support the 3 Mics as we continue to build out whatever this is going to be. And please enjoy my my performance from the cherry popping 3 Mics and a Mic show we did at Bricky's Comedy Club. Enjoy.
All right, you guys ready for your next comic? He's a very funny guy, a veteran of the scene. I love him. I think you will too. Mr. Mike Shea, come on up.
Real nice things, man. Get them a high five or fist bump. They gotta figure that out by now, Mike. What's going on, Bricky's? How we doing? Fuck yeah! You guys are just having a family reunion tonight. God, what you guys want to do for the family reunion this year? Fuck. It's Debbie's turn to plan it, isn't it? Shit. I guess we'll go to this. Yeah, fine. We'll go to the comedy show. Really? They don't even have food there. Jesus. Nice to see you guys. Thank you guys so much for coming out. Like Manny said, this show means a lot to us, and we're so glad that you guys have filled this room up. It really does. It warms the nipples. It feels really good. I got chills. It's great, awesome. For those who have never seen me before, I'll introduce myself. We'll get to know each other. We'll unpack some shit, because that seems to be what we're doing tonight. My name is Mike Shea, and if there are any single women in here, I apologize, but I am already like a brother to someone else. It's not that I'm bad with women, it's they tend to find me about as useful as a white crayon. I don't care if you laugh at that or not, that's my favorite fucking joke I've ever written. I laugh when I wrote it, tell it every show, same thing every time. It's okay. I am a dedicated single dad to a 2-year-old girl that I love very much. She is, thank you so much. She's mine, not yours, can't have her, sorry. She's great, she's 2, she's at that age where 2-year-olds do the same 2 things. That's they get into shit they're not supposed to, and they bite fucking everything. The other day I came in to my kitchen and all my cabinets were open and my pots and pans were on the floor, so I went and put everything away, closed it, and I watched her walk over, bite the corner, and yank it open with her head. Now my cabinet doors have baby locks and teething rings attached to them. The other day we were sitting on the couch snuggling, we're watching TV, it's super cute, and we're having a great time, and then out of nowhere she just goes, and just bites me right on the arm for no fucking reason. Bit me hard, like I started to fucking bleed and everything, like I screamed, she ran out of the room, freaked out, now I feel bad, even though I'm the one that's, wounded. My friends are telling me that they think she's just acting out, which is entirely possible because I do leave her home alone when I go to work. I also make her shit in a box. She's a cat, by the way. I probably shouldn't let her cat. Now that I think about it. Yes, I am single. Thank you for asking. I have been single a very long time. Like, to put it in context of the real world, like, to really sink in how long I've been single since the Obama administration. Yeah, I know, it hurts a little more every time I say it out loud. Like the last time I was in a relationship, people still liked Kevin Spacey. Okay, yeah, and that one leaves a weird taste in your mouth. That's a bad metaphor for that. I'm sorry. A few weeks ago, I went on my annual first date. You have to go on one a year. People start getting worried. Like it's just you got because when you're single for too long, people start to figure out why. You know, when you've been single for like 6 months to a year, they're like, I'll find somebody. I'll find somebody. It'll be okay. I've been single for 8 years. Now everyone's just kind of like, yeah, I get it. It's fine. Yeah, look at him. I mean, yeah, he's drinking whiskey through a straw. That's not. I'm supposed to do that. No, it's just, here's how bad it got. Last summer, one of my exes was renting the upstairs room in my house. Like she was actually renting it. Like money was exchanged. There was no sexual nonsense going on. Believe me, I tried. Yeah, now you know it's truly over with somebody when they're like, I would rather pay you hundreds of dollars than have to look at it ever again, please. Grown now, it's about to get fucking worse. Holy shit. When we were together, like I go long gaps in being single, and we were together the first time we slept together. I hadn't slept with anybody in like years, and so I didn't know like what to do afterwards. I was like, wow, it was great. 5 stars on Yelp. Review for review. Like I didn't know what the protocol was anymore because that guy now like I'm just known as the single friend. Not to be confused with the friend who's single. And there is a fucking difference, and if you don't know it, congratulations on your happiness. When you're the friend who's single, you have hope, okay? I have a Tinder account I'm probably gonna qualify for a refund on at this point. Like, I don't even get asked if I'm bringing +1s to weddings anymore. Every Valentine's Day in February, like, my friends are all like, so Mike, what do you do on Valentine's Day? How do you celebrate Valentine's Day? Like I'm a Jewish person on Christmas. Like this is not for you. You clearly don't observe. Anybody else doing the online dating thing at all? Tinder, Bumble, OkCupid, yelling on a street corner, everyone's happily married? Fuck you guys. Holy shit. Congratulations. This is why, yeah. Oh, so it's just you and me, we're it? That's why. No, that's the fucking problem. It's just me and this guy constantly. All we're doing is swiping left on each other. Why does this guy keep fucking popping up? Is he a spam bot? Why does he have 5 different names? I don't understand. We're just looking at the same fucking people. Dude, online dating is the fucking worst. Like, it doesn't work. And anybody who like says it does work, they're the weird ones as far as I'm concerned. But online dating has 2 big problems. Only 2, just the 2 that I'm going to talk about for the sake of time. The first big problem online dating has is people misrepresent themselves. And I know that's like a fucking no shit as the internet might. But like when a person puts their picture on these apps, it's never just them. It's them with like 5 of their fucking friends. So you don't know who the fuck you're swiping on. Is it the tall girl with the tattoos and the pink hair? Is the short one with the 3rd eye? Roll the dice, motherfucker. Like they say I'm too picky. Like I'm not too picky. I just have a certain number of limbs I want them to have. And I also have a maximum number of limbs I want them to have too. Not too many, not too few. Like 4 is the right number. More or less, I gotta start asking myself, what am I willing to put up? The other problem that like online dating has is that the people who are on there, they don't know how to talk to other people. They don't know how to flirt, to be seductive. That's why they're on a fucking mobile app, okay? If they knew how to talk to people, they'd be out talking to people. I don't know how to talk to people, I do this, okay? I get into a microphone, stand on the stage and yell about how sad my life is for strangers. Thank you guys so much for coming out. But seriously, like they just don't know. I matched with a girl on Tinder one time. I swear to Christ, she said, "You're gonna love me. I've had my tonsils out." And I had to think about that one for a sec, guys. Like I appreciated what she was suggesting. Like, Mike, you don't have to worry. I have no gag reflex. Frankly, I was flattered she thought that was going to be an issue. Like, I'm not saying it's small, ladies, but it is the easiest blowjob you'll ever have to give. Not really a blowjob, it's more like a blow hobby. It's my second favorite joke I've ever written. I told that joke to an ex of mine one time, and she said, honey, I don't care if you can touch the bottom of a tuna can as long as you can touch the sides. It's a weird looking dick. Like when you... Like, ladies, when you go home tonight, your man takes his pants off, if it's that long, but like that big around, like, take him to fucking urgent care. There's something wrong. It's not, I haven't seen many, but I've seen enough to know they're not supposed to look like that. I haven't seen many, but I've seen, mine doesn't. I just want to be very clear. She's like, I don't care if it has length as long as it has girth. You're going to be disappointed either way. Let's just be really fucking clear. I have issues, guys. Here's the thing. When it comes to sex with somebody, I like to think about what the great Mel Brooks once said. Anybody Mel Brooks fan? Spaceballs, Robin and Men in Tights, fuck yeah. One of the greatest things he ever said was that sex is a lot like pizza. Even when it's bad, it's still pretty good. And if you're me, either way, you have to pay for it. You get what you order. Look, I may not be Pizza Hut, I'm like a $5 hot and ready. Like, I'm available, okay? And I'm cheap. Am I good? I'm $5. That's... I will get the job done, okay? Because there's a misconception with fat guys. Because I like being a fat guy. I want to be very clear. I like being a fat guy. Being the fat friend is a lot better than being the single friend. Because when you're the fat friend, you have special privileges. You get special powers and special decision-making skills. And when you're the fat friend on a road trip, you always ride shotgun. So nobody wants to sit in the back with you. There's always that one skinny asshole that's like, can't Mike sit in the back this time? And everybody else is like, fuck no! When Mike sits in the back, he creates an air seal. Open the back door and it goes, or a really loud, like a Snapple bottle. They flip me over and there's a fun fact underneath the lid. I'm trying to get this joke sponsored by Snapple, guys. Like, I gotta make some fucking money. Also, when you're the fat guy and you go out to dinner with all your friends, you get to pick where everybody sits. Because they'll say, you want to go table or booth? Table or booth? Fat guys sit at tables. We don't sit in booths. Because don't clap, skinny bitch. You have no fucking idea what I go through every goddamn day. You don't know a goddamn thing. Let me tell you something. I went to the doctor the other day to get a rash on my arm. A rash on my arm, a rash on my arm. First thing they did, took my fucking weight. Why? Why? You have a rash on your arm. Well, let's see what your weight looks like. No, you don't need to look. It doesn't fucking matter. I got a rash. Give me a cream. I got McDonald's to go to, motherfucker. But booths, let me tell you, okay, restaurants, stop bolting your booth tables to the fucking floor, please. Stop it, stop it, stop it. Where's the table going? Where's the table going? I'm fat, I am not tuck a table under my jacket and creep it out the Buffalo Wild Wings door fat, okay? I am trying not to get my t-shirt stuck under my titty fat. Fat is more than that. Booths, just like they sit there, they're pinned down, they press against your stomach, they give you the fake, impression of where my abs could be if I didn't just order a 32-pound wing. Yeah, 32 pounds of wings, guys. Don't judge me. It's not that many wings, trust me. It's really not. A pound of wings is like 4 wings. But fat guys love to eat wings, because that's how we get good at the one really good thing we're really good at in bed, and that's eating pussy, seriously. Nobody does it better than a fat guy. We eat wings, we put the tongue to work, we get a lot of practice in. Because there's a misconception that fat guys can't fuck. Fat guys can fuck, we just fuck different. We don't have the best thrust game in the world. I know that's a good indicator of it, that I gotta grab and pull forward, that's what I think it looks like. We just fuck different. I was with a girl one time, I was on top, much to her chagrin, and when we were done, she was like, wow, you fuck really hard. I said, no, that's just gravity. I just put all the effort into going up and I let physics take care of the rest. Again, not a great indication I know how sex works, but I think it just goes up and down, up and down. gonna be bumpy. Houston, we have a problem. T-minus, nope, never mind. It's getting warmer out, which is great in terms of like, you know, the seasons are changing, but when you're a fat guy, hot weather, no, please. My big people understand. Like skinny bitch here, he can fucking wear whatever the hell he wants when he goes out. He can wear like cool t-shirts, jeans, some shorts. Fat guys, no, like we are just trying to find the one t-shirt that doesn't like creep up our stomach or get like that weird underboob sweat line under there. 2 big black bars, your belly button poking out, like an angry old man yelling at kids on his front lawn. In the cold weather months, the fat guys, like we can wear a bunch of layers and hide our fat, and that's awesome. Like with I weigh 400 pounds, with enough layers, I look like a really slim 375. It's funny because it's not that skinny, Mike. What the fuck? I do love food though. I mean, food's the fucking best. I eat a lot of food. And I know some people have said I should do things like, you know, do a chore and like reward you, you know, eat the snack as a reward or something. I grew up Catholic, okay? We don't believe in rewarding good behavior. We believe in punishing good, bad, fun times. Like I will go like play 2 hours of video games and then do a load of laundry as my penance. Because I was raised Catholic. I'm actually, I am now an atheist though. Like I'm a Catholic in recovery. Because, you know, look, there's only so much of that shit you can take. But I'm not one of those atheists who like I won't judge you to your face if you're religious. I honestly don't care. I'm gonna judge you in here, like in the back of my head. I'm gonna think about how stupid I think you are. I'm not gonna say it to your face. Again, Catholic, it's just easier. We just judge everybody and apologize for it later. God's fine with it. He's fine. He's fine with it. I did try to get in shape earlier this year. I gave up pretty quick. It's April and I'm already done. I lost 6 pounds. I have food poisoning, don't clap. Food poisoning when you're a fat guy is like the ultimate form of betrayal. Like that's the one thing that's supposed to be this consistent good in my life, and Colonel Sanders betrayed me. It felt personal. Like the Colonel's supposed to be my man in the trenches, down there with me, and he left me just curled up in a ball on my bathroom floor begging for death. He's out of the foxhole. Cool, all right. I tried going to a gym at one point. I had no idea what I was doing. And a guy tried to help me. He said, well, hey man, how many crunches can you do? Start off with something simple. How many crunches can you do? I said, it depends on how many chips are in the bag. I wrote that joke when I was 16. Clearly, it has not gotten better. Like, you know how like your grandma will say things to you like, honey, you're looking skinny. Are you hungry? Can I make you something to eat? Yeah, grandma doesn't ask me that anymore. I mean, she asked me if she could make me something to eat, but it's like a small hint of fear in her voice. I don't know if I have enough, Mike. Shut up, Grandma, I want 5 pies. I love my grandma. My grandma is like one of my favorite people in the world, because she and I, there's one thing we bond over, we both fucking love baseball. Anybody else baseball fans? I know it's a little hard to admit when you're this close to Reds country, like Red Sox. Sure, all right. All right. My grandma, she's a huge, I keep saying I want to say Indian, she's a huge Guardians fan. I've been saying it one way for 30 fucking years, like it's gonna take me a minute. She's a huge Guardians fan. And there was one time, she watches all the baseball. Like my grandpa got her like her own TV with like the full MLB package so she can watch like every fucking baseball game. And I wanna say like in the world, let's be honest, they're all in the States. They call it the World Series, that's a fucking lie. But I asked her one time, I said, Grandma, like, why do you love baseball so much? Why do you love baseball so much? I know it's a great American pastime. She said, Mike, those baseball players have such nice tushies. Yeah. Too many of you are on my grandma's side. Their tushies look so good in those uniform pants. It's the most I've heard the word tushy in my entire fucking life. And my grandpa walked in the room, and I said, Grandpa, you know, she's just watching baseball and stare at dudes' butts. And he's like, why do you think she married me? And shook his ass. She started clapping, so he ran over and shook it in her face. She spanked him, I got uncomfortable. But now I can never watch baseball with my grandma again, because I know that like 3 feet to my left, she's feeling some type of way. And Therapy's expensive, guys. Here's why baseball's my favorite sport. It's the only sport where the players communicate via sign language, and by sign language, I mean the catcher plays with his balls. You know what the fuck I'm talking about? Like the pitcher's up there just like nodding and shaking his head, and the catcher's down there flicking those things around. Like, was there a class they had to go to learn that shit? Like, I'm picturing a dude in front of like 50 other guys. Like, now listen, when you push the left one up 3 times with the right one in a counterclockwise circle, that's a fastball. Guys, I'm 400 pounds. This position is really hard to fucking hold. Holy shit. But like, thank you. What if the catcher just has an itchy sack? Like, what if he's just trying to scratch that shit and take care of it? And the pitcher's up there like, why does he want me to throw the ball to the coach? I don't know, but man, my tushy looks great in these fucking pants. Holy shit. 2023 has been a fun year for me. I shouldn't say that. It's been a fucking miserable year for me. I started it off with the flu, and then I had COVID, Colonel Sanders food poisoning, 2 more COVID scares. That's been great. But some cool things have happened too, like comedy's been going really well. Early this year, I got to do something really cool. I got to run sound over at the Springboro Community Theater for a production of Rent. That was, they were in the show. But seriously though, give it up for these 4, because they put on 6 sold out fucking shows over at that theater. And it was incredible. I've been a theater kid all my life, and people have always, there's this weird idea people have about theater groups that just like everybody's just fucking. Like everyone's just fucking making out behind the scenes, like, and we were doing Rent, so like when they were either on stage singing about AIDS, or backstage sucking and fucking. Like, that's what everyone thinks all actors do. Look, I've been a theater guy my whole life, and I can attest, no one has ever fucked me, okay? Like, no one in theater, no matter what I fucking did, nobody in Rent fucked me. So, not everybody was fucking in Rent. Probably everybody but me, but not me, so not everybody. I just want to clear the air. No matter how I tried. All I'm saying is, you knew where the door was. There was a 15-minute intermission. I didn't need all 15. But no matter how hard I tried, I couldn't get Roger to light my candle. If you've never seen Rent, that joke makes no fucking sense to you. I'm so sorry. But no, 2023, it's been fun. I've had a lot of fun this year. So much so that like I've been kind of worried that I'm not used to having high self-esteem, guys. I'm just not. Like I am the guy who like one time one of my exes asked me if I wanted to have a threesome, and I thought about it. I ultimately said no. And why? I'll tell you why. That's why I'm telling you. And I told her, I was like, well, it's bad enough one woman knows what I look like naked. I don't need the secret getting out there. And she said, well, what if it was another guy? Well, the answer's still no, but now for a completely different set of reasons. But I felt like self-esteem was getting too, I had to bring myself down. I had to ground myself, come back down to earth a little bit. So I turned to the best place, the internet. You guys ever heard of a website called Reddit? There's a board on Reddit called Roast Me, where you can post a picture of yourself and ask the internet to say honest things about you. I would like to read for you now some of my favorite things they said about me on Reddit. Why would I do that? Because I needed something to close out my set with. These are fucking true, by the way. You look like Jack Black past the expiration date. You look like you review sex dolls. You're fat, and I won't sugarcoat it because you probably eat it. That's fucking good. You look like Wolverine if instead of metal claws, his hands popped out Twinkies. This guy's hiding his face like he wrote some of these. You look like Harambe got halfway through reincarnation and gave up. And my personal favorite, Pete Davidson wouldn't fuck you. So my feelings are hurt. Not because of the things they said, but because I think that's the hardest you guys have laughed at tonight during my set. And I didn't write any of those. My name is Mike Shea, you guys. Thank you so much. You have been amazing. Cameron Myers, everybody.